been doing the kids' water safety for 7 years now, and it's been linked in with our lifeguard training program here at the hotel.
I mean the lifeguard, adult lifeguard? Right?
The adult lifeguard training that we do both with our own staff, and also we invite lifeguards to come from other hotels to join in the training.
Your safety supervisor for the hotel, yes? So this is a very important part of the hotel?
I'm responsible for risk management in the hotel and health and safety, and this is a very important thing we do every year. We also train our managers about safety and CPR, and Kunat will tell you a little bit more about the kinds of things we train later on.
So Nat, you've been running this as well for, 7 years now?
Yes.
8 years now? What are the main elements, your skills that you're teaching, especially to the kids first?
Okay, so the first things we would like to have the kids in this Phuket Island to know how to doing surf life saving, the basic surf life saving. We like how to dive onto the wave, how to play with the wave, and that is very very low skill for Thai children. It's mainly the children who are living in that island, in Phuket Island.
You've been teaching them in the pool, which is obviously easier and safer,
yes.
But they're now doing it in the real conditions as well. But is safety a factor here? We've got to be very careful about teaching kids?
Yes, the main thing we have to keep the kids is confident with wave, with skill for swimming. That's why we mix with practice in the swimming pool first, and after that move them to the beach and doing some kind of surf, that kind of thing. And then they feel confident and they can do a good surf life saving for surfing.
So you've also been teaching them CPR as if they would perhaps need it one day, to save people's lives?
Yes, doing a CPR is not just only for adults. So kids always stay with parents, with family, and then I hope that we can do something like check for breathing before the ambulance coming. This is a good thing for them to learn at the moment. Yeah.
How old are these kids, Jayne, and where are they sort of from?
We have children here between 8 and 15 years old, and all of them are from Phuket area, so they're all local children, and we have one from a school in Kamala. Well, sorry, not one. We have a group of children from
the Prathaiyut Chuayuan.
That's correct.
So very useful for them.
Very useful for them. I think that being close to the water, everybody needs to know what to do and how to be able to swim, or at least know what to use if you get into trouble at the water.
And also some orphans from the Asia Centre Foundation.
This year they weren't able to join us, but we invited them to join, and unfortunately we hope they'll join us again next year.
And other kids from local swim clubs as well, yeah?
Yes, they have the club like Chom Thong, Phuket Chom Thong Thani swimmer clubs, and then they have Obojo club also coming. Actually, the swimmer from Sapan Hin, that is the main, the Obojo swimming pool, coming to join us also.
So some of these kids, very keen on swimming anyway. Do you hope that perhaps in the future, I know I asked this before, but they will become perhaps either full-time or professional or proper lifeguards?
We'd like to see more people becoming lifeguards and being interested in not only learning to swim, but learning about lifeguard and wanting to be a lifeguard, maybe as a career.
And you also have your adult life saving about this time of year, all through David. David Field comes from Australia over for, 2 or 3 weeks?
For the 3 weeks. Actually, then we also end the program for the professional lifeguards. Like the first week we do the advanced skill for the professional, and then the second week we do also for the basic life-saving skill, and then the third week also we do advanced skill for the lifeguard.
Is he out there at the moment, or is friends and the other staff training? No?
We've got some family and other ones of our lifeguard trainees, the adult trainees that are doing water safety for this event, joining in.
So they're foreign teachers as well as the Thais, but the Thais now, you're fairly confident that all the Thai staff know what they're doing?
Yes, of course, because we get learn every year, and then we have more, And then our Thai people like is our group when they start a training, and they get more confident. And of course, for doing things, and then we would like to improve safety in Phuket Island also. Yeah.
We do train to Australian standards, so they're bronze medallion lifeguards or gold medallions, so professional level standard.
And just while we're talking about it, this is not their normal job, this is a special activity, but their normal job is watching on the beach. You got a lot of guests swimming out today because I see that you haven't got the red flags up, you've got yellow flags. So is it safe for swimming today?
And of course, yes, it's safe for swimming. We put the yellow flags, and then big Thai observe actually, you can see the wave is good for surfing. It's mainly it's good for the Australian people. They like to surf, and then this is also we say it's safe because we have our lifeguard patrol on the beach. We not close the beach. We not put a red flag. We put a yellow. We have 2 lifeguards is working at the moment. You can see, and then we have the swimming area. We put a red and yellow flag. So we limit the swimmer to be just only one pass of the swimming areas. It's easy for lifeguard to control, and then they can have fun for sure.
So what you're saying is, if the yellow flag is up and if the lifeguards are there, it's okay, it's safe. But if the red flag is up, it's obviously not safe. But would you still have lifeguards out even then?
We still have lifeguard to patrol, to get a person who didn't know much information about the red flag, just go and stand by and telling them we put a red flag because it's dangerous, you cannot swim, and then might let them to swim another day. But anyway, we put a red flag, we not let the beach is out of duty. It means we must have 1 or 2 person to patrol on the beach. Even we put a red flag to make more